welcome back to the homestead. Doesn't look like I'm going to be working on the house today, but I've got a few other little odds and ends I want to get done. And the first thing I want to do is try and get some of this sage grass cut. It's up about 5 feet in some places, and it's really dry, and it's a pretty good fire hazard. And I got a lot of people around me that are burning, and I don't want any embers to get over on me and catch my place on fire. So I brought the 9N out today with the little 4-foot bush hog, and we'll see if I can't get some of this stuff cut down to the ground, kind of clean it up a little bit. So let's get to it. Alright, so the 9N looks like it's going to do pretty good with the bush hog and this sage grass. I was kind of worried because the sage grass is up 4 or 5 foot tall, and I was worried it might be too much for the tractor, but it seems to be doing pretty good with it. And the only thing up in this field that I've got to be careful of is I've got, I think, 9 of these pecan trees planted, and they're still real small. You can see, actually I think this one died. But I've got net wire around all of them, and the grass is up as high as the net wire is. I'll see if I can zoom in on the next one up the way there. There it is. So that's 4-foot net wire, and you can see the grass is up above it there. Other than the pecan trees, I've got one stump. It's over in this area somewhere to watch out for. And other than that, the field is pretty clear. So I'm going to go ahead and set the tripod up somewhere else and get back to cutting grass. Well, while I was bush hogging, something caught the grass on fire. I don't know if it was the exhaust of the tractor, or if the bush hog hit a rock and sparked, or just what caused it. But I looked behind me, and the grass that had collected on top of the bush hog had caught fire. And I tried to get it out to the driveway to put the fire out so it didn't spread to the grass. But the wind blew and it caught up the grass I hadn't cut. And we had a pretty good fire going. I tried my best to keep it isolated into the field, but this end down here was more than I could get to, and the fire got in there probably 15 or 20 feet and was beyond my control. I couldn't do anything else with it. I don't have any water or anything like that. So thankfully the fire truck showed up just about the time it got into the woods, and they were able to quickly get a hose out and get it before the woods actually got caught up very good. So very thankful for that. And no real damage or anything, just a whole lot of excitement. If there is any damage, it'll be my pecan trees that I had planted in here. I don't know that they're all going to make it. Some of them hadn't been cut around yet, and they burned pretty good, so I may have lost a few pecan trees. But if that's all that happened, I'm going to count my blessings. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And the day definitely did not go as planned.